Hey everyone, CCC Genesis here with another deck profile. Sadly, it's not going to be like the other deck profile since, I don't actually have a physical copy of this deck profile. People have been really requesting the Soul deck profile, and I feel really upset for not actually being able to record it on Saturday because we were really busy with other things, and stuff happens. So I asked if he could send me the deck list. He did. So you're gonna see me looking down a lot to read down his list. So let's begin with Soul. So Soul is obviously a really strong ruler. He has the ability to use red or blue for ancient magics, which are very two prominent colors for ancient magics as of for now, besides black. Black only having ancient Black Moonbeam and Alhamas Black Lightning. For now, maybe we'll get more green eventually, because we don't know, because so far we know from the story that there's a Luna, who's most likely going to be the green one. But other than that, so this is more of a Soul hook combo, to where you're Rising Depths into hook. So you just basically want to just search out your deck, be able to get to the hook combo. So from there, I wish he organized it to where resonators, but so we have 3 Captain Hooks. So basically, you want to use the hooks. Hooks combine well with the hooks go with the Rising Depths combo. So you would pay 10, bounce all the resonators back, play your Captain Hooks, and you would play the Captain Hooks off them. You want to at least get 2. You want to at least get 2, which is the most powerful. Obviously, 3 would be the best result, but 2 is still very good at least. So you want to at least get 2. And from there, you obviously play two Rising Depths. So 2 Rising Depths, 3 Captain Hooks. So you're obviously more likely to draw into your Captain Hooks. You're also able to play your Captain Hooks as a nice tempo body play. You're able to Rising Depths him back to your hand either way. He plays 1 Steam Explosion. Steam Explosion is a huge late game burst card. You basically use that as a finisher. If you didn't kill them with the hook combo, you just kill them with that instead. I didn't really go off through Soul himself, so he's a blue, 1 red, 1 colorless Judgment. You banish Akiat to give him 10 counters and +5/+5. No, +6/+6. So he would be a 11/11 J ruler. And that's it. He just gets the 10 counters. He's not like Soul. He's not like Mercurius or Mars, where they get like flying and first strike. He just gets +6/+6. So he's 11/11 body with 10 counters on it. They had to make him sort of weaker than the other 2 because he's so much more powerful than the other 2. So he's playing 4 Fire Wizard, 2 Water Wizard. I probably would have preferred 4 Water Wizard, honestly, because Water Wizard, being able to scry for your effects mainly, like especially for Ancient Knowledge. Being able to scry before Ancient Knowledge is extremely powerful, because you can, obviously, if you don't want that card, you put it to the bottom of the deck. So you can scry for more important cards, obviously. My hair is a fucking mess, I just noticed that now. Oh well. Fire Wizard is basically when you play a Fire Chant, ping something for 1 before Fire Chant resolves, and then so you would combo with the cards like Demon Flame, so you would ping it off. You would ping Demon Flame, choose a Demon Flame to destroy it, obviously. Then he plays 4 Catalyst Spirits. That's a 1 red, 1 blue, 2-drop, 6/6 that says you can banish this card to gain 2 magic counters. It doesn't say of any it says of any color too, by the way. It's not like, it's just 2 magic counters. It's not like red magic counter, blue magic counter. It's just any magic counter. Very useful resonator, very versatile in its way. I like it a lot. It's a very responsive card. And then he plays 4 Ancient Knowledge. Ancient Knowledge is basically your draw/search engine besides Root of Soul. So basically what this does for you is search your entire deck. Well, not search for your deck. Search the top 5 cards of your deck. Grab 2. So you basically scry 5 cards and add 2 to your hand, and the rest go to the bottom of the deck. They don't get They don't get put into the graveyard. They don't get exiled. It's a very strong card. You're able to play it off your ancient magic counters. It's instant, which is even more stupid, by the way. The card's so insanely good. Oh god, man. 4 Summons of Memoria. So basically, this is Pot of Greed, but better, because you don't have to show your opponent, and you don't have to shuffle your deck. They just get both of them, other than the card that you pick, are put to the bottom of the deck. So your opponent has no information of what you picked or what you chose not to pick. And you know, it's a really hard habit for people because people are used to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Or cards that let you you have to reveal the cards that you picked. So I had to tell them that I keep having to tell them you don't have to reveal off what you pick off this. I know it's a habit, but don't worry about it. It's just information you're giving away. 4 Ancient Heartfelt Fire. This is basically mana acceleration / resonator destruction. You can use it to kill mana dorks, you can use it to accelerate your resonators, you're able to use it to pick off weakened resonators as well. 2 World Flame Summoning. So basically this is just massive AoE, 800 to face, banish a special stone, or kill target J-Ruler. This is basically your way to remove J-Ruler in this deck, because you don't really run black. I mean, you could try using Ahalmot's Magic Stone to use as a black and still have the access to red and blue. But if you're honestly gonna do that, you're just better off playing Ahalmot at that point, honestly. And then there's 2 Conjure Time Bomb. Conjure Time Bomb is basically it's 2 mana. Summon a 1/1 token at the end of your at the start of your next turn. Blow it up, and blow up everything else. Blow up all your opponent's resonators, J/resonators, for 1,000 damage, and he takes 1,000 damage. And there's an Awakening. Pay 5. So yeah, pay 5. Summon a 1/1 token at the end of your turn. Blow itself up. Burn your opponent for 10. Blow up everything on your opponent's field for 10. Very strong bold removal. It's very susceptible to removal itself, but if they're using removal on their Time Bomb, that means they're not removing that means they're wasting removal and card resources on Time Bomb that was just gonna die anyway. 1,000 burn damage seems to be a lot, but at the same time, when you're not dedicated to playing pure burn itself, it's not something that you have to really worry about. Especially since life in most card games is irrelevant. The only numbers that matter are 40 and 0. Unless you have cards that require you to pay life. Don't worry about that. Notebook just dropped. I'll have to pick that up later. So I'll go about that later. So he plays 4 Runic Commander Demon Akyat. I like to call him trash because of his artwork. It's a joke between a couple of them. It's a joke between me and my team. By the way, the Tim Squad is basically my team. Letting you clarify that now. I am the leader of the Tim Squad. So his stones are 4 Magic Stones of Vaporization, 4 Magic Stone of First Core, and 2 Stones of Burning Water Magic Stone. So basically you have 10 red-blue sources, most consistent colors that you're obviously going to want to get. Sideboard, 2 Return of Moon Were-Rabbit, 2 Prison of the Lunar Lake, 1 more Captain Hook, 2 Demon Flame, 3 Alisar's Scholar of Phenomena, and 2 Blazing Metropolis Vel Solaria. So the Were-Rabbit is there obviously for a card called Ice Shackles. Well, Shackles of Ice, I guess is what it's called. But that's basically an instant win condition against Soul. Especially decks that run Black Moonbeam. Because in order for him to use Ancient Magic counters, he has to J-activate. And then you Black Moonbeam him, he can no longer use his magic counters ever. So he's forced to play like any other ruler, where he has to hard cast his Ancient Magics. So you play the Were-Rabbit Girl. She's a 2-drop 5/5. Put target addition back to the top of the deck. So you basically play her, put the But you put the Ice Shackles to the top of the deck, and hopefully be able to use it. Hopefully able to use your ancient magic spells afterwards. Like you can use your Rune of Souls, your... Did I even mention Rune of Soul in here? No, he actually did not put Rune of Soul on the list. Well, from what I remember, he's running 4 Rune of Soul. Rune of Soul is a red-blue ancient magic. Search your entire deck for any... Search your deck for ancient magic spell. Simple as that. I'm sorry. I didn't see it on the list, so I forgot about it. I know he was playing it because he was using it in the video. He probably forgot to write it down here. It's understandable. We're only human, right? So back to the side deck. Lunar Lake is a great card, especially against automatic decks. Like Lumia Hook, Kyuubi, certain powerful cards like Marabella. It's basically a very strong card, but against certain matchups it's just a dead card at the same time. So you want to use it. I like the card a lot. It's very useful. It does have its uses. You're able to set it for 2 void color. You still have to have a blue stone to use it. So obviously you're going to run in. If that's required, that runs blue. Why did it stop that? Okay. So he plays one more Captain Hook. So basically, that just reiterates the thing like where you want to draw your hooks more. You're able to play the hook as a body. If it's a 5 mana 10/10 body. Bounce 2 stones, bounce 2 resonators. You could bounce itself back if you want to play it again to troll yourself and the opponent. It's very cute. Demon Flame. To do the Demon Flame combo well with the Fire Wizard, it's nice, but the thing is, like, Demon Flame is also technically a dead card in certain matches. Like, if you're expecting to play against Gilgamesh and Prisia World, well, not Prisia World, it's Prisia in general, because Prisia will just laugh at Soul if you don't have Death Scythe. She doesn't have to worry about Black Moonbeam against Soul. So it's like, okay, so if you don't have Death Scythe, I'm going to kill you. So if you just had Demon Flames and not Lightning Strikes in your hand, you're just going to die to Prisia. I mean, Lightning Strikes is the same thing against Prisia, because she isn't going to die to the Lightning Strike by itself, to a few Lightning Strikes, because of the Regalias. I can't wait till this shit gets rotated out. Like, I'm so done with Regalias. 3 Allosaurus, Colossal Phenomenon. This is a Resonator that came out from Vingolf, who's a quick cast Resonator. It's Flash. He's a quick cast Resonator. Flash, so he flashes in. Target chance exile it, and then when his card leaves the field, play any exiled card, which is very useful. So you're able to exile. So you're able to use your symphonies to exile. He also didn't put symphonies in here, did he? No, he did not. Well, so symphony. We're gonna go over the symphony before we go over. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry about this really messed up deck profile. I really wish I actually had a physical copy in my hand, but oh well. I can't really help it. He's also changing the list on Saturday, so we'll get a new game match in with a new list, and we'll have most likely a new deck profile with that list to follow up with. So, Symphony is 1 red, 1 blue, Ancient Magic, choose 1 effect, give a target chance in your graveyard Remnant, or give yourself 3 Ancient Magic counters with 1 red, 1 blue, 1 colorless. This is allowed, and then if you have both, you have a red water ray J/Resonator, do both. So you have to have 2 water red J/Resonators to do both. So it's a huge combo thing where you can just keep stacking up symphonies with against each other's, get a huge surplus of ancient magic counters, and then just blow your opponent away with like Steam Explosion, do a Rising Depths combo with it. It's really good. Akiat, I also forgot that Akiat's also a 6/6 body, getting a magic counter on him. I'm sorry about that. This is a really weird deck profile. I really wish I was better with this type of shit. I'm really sorry, guys. So, now going with Allosaurus. Allosaurus combos well with Symphony because of the fact that you could exile thing. Just because he exile and then you're able to play any exiled card. So you're able to replay your symphonies, you're able to play your exiled Ancient Heartfelt Fire, you're able to play your... God damn it, cats. Well, it's Ancient... I think it's any exiled chant, but oh well. That's basically it. It just combos well with Symphony, because Symphony exiles a card with Remnant, obviously. So, the last card is Blazing Metropolis, Velsivaria. Also, a reason why you could run Allosaurus. This allows you to play any red chant from your graveyard. So this is basically Necronomicon, but only for red, and it doesn't have the downside where you have to exile your entire hand. So with this, you're able to use your... So... These fucking cats, I swear. So... So what was I again? Oh yeah, so Blazing Metropolis allows you to combo well with the Allosaurus, because you're able to replay the chants. They just stay in the exile though, so you're able to reuse your symphonies to copy other cards in the graveyard, use them as Remnant, but that's the point. You're able to basically... I honestly don't know why he would run Velsivaria, in my opinion. I don't really think that's a good side deck card for Soul. But that's, again, his opinion. I wish these cats would stop it! I'm really sorry. It's just... You're making such a mess. Imagine stopping. I have to clean them up afterwards. So, that's the deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to leave a like and a comment down below. Tell me what you guys would like to see next. Maybe I would make... Or any deck discussions you want me to make, like how to be a better player, how to know your matches, such and such. Maybe I could help you guys out in the future. Please, you're leaving your comments help me understand what you guys want me to do as a content creator. Also allowing me to... Obviously the comments help my YouTube algorithm, but it helps me more by letting me know what you guys want as me as a content creator to help you guys out. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay beautiful, have a nice day.